All right, folks. Good morning. I've got my Christmas sweater on. Get my Christmas sweater. How you doing? Got my Grinchy sweater. So hey, Merry Christmas, everybody, and let's do it. Let's get a quick coffee run in here today. I got a kind of a quick out. the dogs actually have an appointment today. Can you believe that, on Christmas Eve? But the dogs had that surgery that we talked about way back when, and they're going back in for their 8-week follow-up today, so I got to get running here. Anyway, let's do it. The coffee run so far, since we started retracking the numbers, we're now 3-1, 4 sessions in. Again, we're just taking the $100,000 that we won over the last, whatever it was, 200 and some days, 6-7 months, whatever that comes out to be, and just taking 5K a day and looking to win about $500 a day. That's it. We're looking to live on it now, right? Again, it's all virtual money, and we're having fun with it. But let's see if we can do it today. Christmas Eve. Let's have a good session here. I'm going to go ahead and switch out of this view and jump into the table, and let's play her out. Here we go. All right, there it is. I'm going to get my my roll tracker turned on, and then we might just go right after today. I think today might be a day where I'm not going to horseman in. I'm just gonna rip the Band-Aid off this morning, and we're just going to go straight at the big money across. If you recall from yesterday, we're still in the middle of a roll. Remember yesterday I started out, we had all those sevens to start. We're in the middle of a roll here. There's yesterday's profit. And let's go ahead and just run right out there with the $1,800. Let's just do it. Let's do 1,800 across. We'll take $200 and change from that. And we'll go $300 per number. I'm just gonna run right at it. We're gonna get this set up. One more. Do a little Dallas drawdown here, and see if we can't make money on Christmas Eve just coming on down the stairs. Here we go. Let's get the dice over here. Wish me luck. Who's here? Do we have anybody watching besides Joe and Nemo today? Randy's here, it looks like. That's cool. Most people probably are doing breakfast or whatever family stuff today, but we have a weird tradition here not tradition, but a weird season where we had our Christmas over the weekend. So it's really just me and Kathy today. We're just gonna have some breakfast along. There's our new point. New point's gonna be the 8. We're just gonna chill, get some breakfast, and not really do anything else. I think we're just gonna kind of watch movies all day long, probably play some marbles, and yeah, just that's it. So here we go. All right, point's 8. Give me a number here. Give me a number. Anything but you know what, right? There's a 9. 6. I know you can't see the numbers very good. 639. I think the light is a little dim back there in that corner. I think right there is a dark spot. But anyway, it was a 9. 639. That'll pay 420. Right? Which is pretty cool. I'm going to bring down half. You know how the drawdown works. You bring down half of your bets. The other half, we spread them out. There's $300. Every number goes to 150 now. And there's that. This goes to the bank for the greens, and this goes to the rack for safekeeping. And let's do it. Nice about the drawdown, you know, when you do that first move, that first hit is great because it takes you out of the hand by about 70%. So we were at risk to start 1,800, right? I just brought 900 off the table plus the 420 win, right? So my risk out there, even though it's $900 on the table, it's not quite that much money with the drawdown. So I like the fact that I get out of here pretty quick, even if I 7 out on this throw, which we didn't. It's an 11. We don't get killed. So 6-5 yo. And I may just run this one out. I may just let this one, if we catch our second hit here, I may just bring it down to a decent level and just play it out. Here we go. Good looking toss, Johnny. 6 hard. Good looking throw that was. I think for some reason, there's a 350 win, or not 350, 175. 175 on a 156. For some reason, my throw anymore wants to be thrown hard. I'm like, the faster I spin it, the better it's doing. I don't like that, but it is what it is. Let's pull it all down. Let's get where we're going to be here. Let's see what the number looks like. Can we play a little more? Play for a little longer, or is there not enough money to do it? Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's $100. 2. There's 1, 2, $300 in greens. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 500. There's 2,500. So I took out 2,000, which was my initial money across. There's that. That goes back to the rack. And that is the starting bankroll. It means I have 1,000, 1,500. I have too much money here. I did something wrong. Oh, you know what I did? I have too much money. I should only have. Why do I have so much money? I shouldn't have that much money. It's not that big of a win. I won a total today of 420 and 175. So it should be 175 and 420. This $500. That's had extra purples. There's the $500. Sorry, that's the paycheck. That's the paycheck. We have this is the excess. That's what I kind of figured. All right, let's get a 6 and 8 for 35 each. Let's catch a $50 or $35 5 and run the table here. Play it out from here, see what happens. Yeah, I think I dropped 2 extra purples for some reason. I'm not sure where they came from, but that was the actual win. All right, good looking toss there. That's a 10-6-4. See, those things just kind of died in the corner. That was just such a beautiful throw. Today, again, it seems like the last few days, they want to be thrown with a high spin rate. I don't know why. He said it's nice, soft toss, and now they're looking like they're just wanting to come in a little quicker. Anyway, 325. That's good. That'll pay $49. It's a 3-2. 25, 45, $49. Otherwise known as 50 for 1. Let's make the 9 look like a quarter. Pick up the 4 and 10 for just 10 each. And take the 4 whites back to the rack. Play her out. Ooh, that was not good. It's a 7. That was a terrible throw. It's a 7, and mercifully, the long roll ends. That was another one of these things where it's a 2-day roll, right? Over 2 days, we rolled the same shooter because I wanted to give up a little early. And it looks to me like we were close to it. We had just a couple away from the ATS. We had 1 away from the repeater 6. We were, 2 away, and 2 away from or 1 away from the repeater 9. Not a bad shooter. 18, 19 rolls. So cool, that's done. Let's come on back and say hello properly. Let's get over here and say, I need my mouse actually. So good morning. Oh, look at the Grinch. He's all in camouflage. You know why? That's funny because I got the green screen on. Let's take the green screen off over here. That is hysterical. Let's see, which camera is this? This is the Miva. I gotta turn that off. Green screen. There you go. Now you can see it. Now it's the Grinch in all his glory. That's too funny. He comes up as camouflage because that's trying to. Anyway, I can hear the chat beeps coming in. So, good morning to y'all. Let's see who's here. I see that Jeff is here. Dustin's here. Wow, look at you guys turning out 38 people here today. My gracious. Am I buffering again today? Really? Seems like the internet connection today, I checked before I started, was pretty good. Good morning, Anthony down there. Good morning, Lou. And yeah, we're lagging, getting on. What is going on with the lag, man? I can't figure it out. I've got really good speed this morning. It shouldn't be that laggy. Yeah. Let's see here. I'm gonna do a quick speed test just because I want to make sure I'm not. Let's see. It's coming local. Let's see. Yeah, we have over 100 megabytes. We should be no lagging. Anyway, I'm gonna just keep talking. Let's go here and talk about Christmas. Really quick. I don't want to be. You like the camera look. I don't want to be too ushy gushy here on Christmas Eve. But I do want to call it out that it's a good season, right? This is for me and for all of us. I'm sure I'm not the only one who does this. You know, it's family season, right? So we get to see our kids. coming home. It's weird being the guy. I'm having trouble with being 56 because I feel like I'm 20 still. I feel like I just got married, right? I still feel that young. And so to have my kids coming home to visit me on Christmas is weird. It's just a weird feeling anyway, but it's cool, right? So we moved to Wenatchee, as you know. We have bad internet here, but we have all the family in town, right? All the sisters, father-in-law, aunts, uncles, everybody's here in town. My kids are closer to visit. It's just a good situation, and so it's really good um, to have that situation, I guess, right? So I put up with bad internet for the goodness of it, right? And at this time of year, it's just good for me to be mindful of who's important in my life, right? So I think Thanksgiving, it's who you're thankful for. At Christmas, you just get to kind of reflect on the people that you're blessed to have in your life. You know what I mean? And so I'm going to go throw a little bit over here, but I just want to call people out as we go out throughout the day. Um, I'm blessed to have people like, and I know he's here in the audience, right? Jeff is here. So Jeff, good morning. I'm blessed to have Jeff in my life, right? Jeff's been a good friend of mine. We don't talk as often as we probably should, which happens over time, I think, with some friendships, and some family too. But Jeff's a great guy. Jeff and I came into this YouTube game about the same day, it seems like, and we've been kind of riding this ship, kind of in parallel the whole time. Maybe we do some different show styles, but we've been riding this train for as partners for a long time, and I really appreciate him. I'm blessed to have people like Ed and Gargoyle in my life, right? Who we may not see eye to eye on everything, but you don't always. And I think having people who believe in what you're doing and say, you know what, I may not love everything you say and what you do, but I love you, and they support me, right? They're going to help me out with the toss. They're going to do things like let me bounce crap off of them for hours on the phone. And I think having people in your life that will allow for that is great. I mean, just having somebody to lean on. Gargoyle specifically was a huge help to me in my personal life for a good chunk of time a while back, and I think this community has allowed me to kind of be around and meet people that have just poured in to me personally and also to the channel. So I want to make sure I really call out how blessed them to have had them in my life. I got to call Greg from 555 Craps out too. Greg was one of the first people I ever met on YouTube. I started this as a hobby, and he kind of jumped in there and saw something in me. And again, has become a really big player in my personal life, which many of you would never know this, right? But Greg has been kind of my spiritual guide, for a long time, and has really kind of helped me through a lot of rough patches, but also kind of helped keep me on the straight and narrow in some ways too. So I'm blessed to have Greg in my life as well. And as we go throughout the show today, as I remember things that people have done and said with me, I'll make sure and say hello to you and thank you for being part of my life. So let's go play a little bit. I'm going to actually run here. And we talked a little bit about leverage yesterday, and that got the conversation going. And actually in chat, by the way, if you've got somebody in your life that you want to call out and say, I'm blessed to have you in my life, whoever that is, if it's somebody from the craps community or somebody from your home life or somebody from your past, put it out there, right? Just say, I'm blessed to have, Lou in my life, right? Blessed to have Lou. Lou's a good guy, but I've only met Lou a couple times, right? But some people you walk up to and you just start talking to them like they're your best friend from forever ago, right? Who are you blessed to have in your life? And yesterday we had this great conversation about the leverage play, and I'm working on a new strategy or a new style of play, not strategy, but kind of combining some of the things I like to do with some of the things that I know other people have come up with. Like Jacob from Rage Me This, for example, who also is a blessing to have in my life, has this really cool way of kind of stacking up his next bet and kind of laddering up losses with using wins from the previous session to do it. I want to go up and play a little leverage play. And yesterday we did it like this. We basically went across and took a third of the win and kind of, bumped the bets up. We took some in profit. We put some into the rack for the next winner. Today, I'm going to take a different tact. We're going to go and regress the bets down on the hit. If you recall, I did a strategy a while back called, I'll go back over here and show you we'll do the box view, the zoom in view. That one. We'll do the box view. I think it's better to see it zoomed in. Move out of the way. We did a thing called the duck and cover for a while. And here's my rack. I'm going to bring the rack over here. This is the 160 rack. So in this rack, what I've got is 5 shooters of 160. I've got 10 times $25 for the pass line parlay, and I've got 150 over here, which is my ATS, right? So I'm gonna leave these up here so you can see them, right? ATS, the pass line parlay, and the 160 cross. Now I'm gonna show you the 160 cross, how I'm gonna play it today. Here's shooter number 1, 160. And I'll set this up like so. And this is what we call the duck and cover strategy, which basically says when you get a hit, let's say we get a hit on the 5, pays 35 bucks. Okay, we're gonna take the bet down and put the cap up. So it'll become a $10 5 effectively, right? Which means after 3 good hits, three clean hits, you're basically out of the hand, so to speak, right? And you're still playing with the rest of the money. That's what we're gonna do with it. We're gonna take our first 3 hits, and we're gonna basically take the next 160. I'm gonna split it. I'm gonna take 25 bucks to save, 25 bucks for the next one. We're gonna work it like that. Okay, that's how I'm gonna play these things out. We're gonna take and basically split the money between 2 rolls. We're not gonna come out here and bump these bets up until we're at that point, and then we'll start doing some alternating bumps. That's the plan today. So let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and get going here. Where's my dice? Here we go. The 7 is still showing, of course, right? Let's come on out. We'll do our pass line. We'll do our ATS. I'll put the ATS over here so you can see it. And yeah, I think we'll play it out. Here we go. Get some leverage play in there. There's a 7 on the come out, which is okay. Okay, we'll lose our ATS. And again, these bankrolls are separate. ATS bankroll is separate. That goes away. The next ATS comes out. The pass line wins, and we're doing the 4-run pass line parlay. If that thing ever hits, that gambit stops. If that hits, we stop playing on that part of the bankroll. And there we go. There is a 10, a 6-4, 10. Not the greatest for that bet, but whatever. Okay, I'll take that 10 back to the rack. Okay, and again, our next 160 is sitting right here. Okay, I'm building up. I'm going to try and replenish the rack till it looks like I have a new 160. And let's see. I guess I got to mark these things up, don't I? Let's mark the 10. All righty. And I want to give another shout out while we're over here. Who am I blessed to have in my life is a hard 8, by the way. I'm blessed to have friends like Jen. Hard 8 pays 35 bucks. 25. Let's just get this right here. $35. Okay. We're gonna make the 8 look like 12. I'm gonna take the reds back. Again, I'm gonna split. Oh, this. That was my demonstration quarter. 25 here and 25 here. Okay. That will look like a quarter. Or sorry, 12 bucks with 3 and change. I'll put the change in the middle. All right. But yeah, but Jen has been an instrumental part of my life, right? She, funny, person you see in chat all the time. There's the 5, 2, 7 out, which is a bummer. We lose everything. Stopped by the house one day. I don't know how long ago this was. Maybe about a year ago, 2 years ago, year and a half, whatever it was. I'm gonna put this money back out here. Just, hey, I'm in the neighborhood. Can I stop by? I would like to meet you in person. She stops by, meets me in person, and now she's one of my best friends, and has been, as you can tell from chat, in my ear quite a bit. You know what I mean, about changing this and fixing that. And she's always got the best interest at heart, and has just been a real blessing in my life. And I just want to say thanks to Jen for being there for me and being part of our show and being part of our team. The work she does for Crash for the Cure has been unreal. So, all right, here we go. We're going to take the 160 that we had set aside for our next shooter. We're going to lose it. We're going to put it back out here. This 160 becomes what I just put back out here. So we're going to pay for those bets. So that was a really quick, ugly roll. We have an extra quarter to play with, okay? So I'm going to give $12 each to the 6 and 8, make them both look like 42 bucks. Okay, so the 6 and 8 are going to both go to 42. And so we'll use the leverage, which is very little bit of leverage, but that win that we got, the one win that we had that we split, we'll take it up here for the 6 and 8. I'll put the next 160 over here. We'll put the next pass line bet down there, and the next 555 out here. And just like yesterday, we're getting our butts kicked, which is awesome. So, all right, puck's off. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get a 6 as the point. That's cool. All right, so with the 6 as the point, we already had the pass line bet. I'm not going to go any deeper into that at all. I'm going to take this 6 down, but I will use that money elsewhere, okay? Let's get our 5 and 9 looking like they can pay, here's $25 for that. Let's make them both look like 45. Okay, we'll take all that money back over here, and we'll just pump the bets up, right? The idea of the leverage play is to, use your last wins, even small as they were, and bump things up. So here we go. We're coming out. We got a 9. That's gonna be a nice payment, right? 45, right? That'll pay $63. 56. I'll do 65 for 2 here, and again, we're gonna take this. We're gonna take 25 there. We'll put 25 towards the next one. Okay, this extra $15. I'm gonna stack this on the quote unquote profit side. Okay, let's mark up the 9 and the 6. 6, 9. Let's have more than one hit this time if we can get it right. There's an 11 yo. Well, I gotta move this here, I guess, because I gotta be able to mark the ATS numbers, right? There's that 11, and there's the frickin' 7. Jeez, we can't get out of we cannot get out of our own way again. It's gonna be PSOs. It's gonna be a bad demo, right? But I can't even get my duck and cover to work. I can't even get the numbers to come down without a hit. So let's pull all this mess down. We'll try it again. I think actually I think I did this wrong too. There's one again. It's like the same thing. 150, 160 and a quarter is like all we got. Let's go pass line again. Let's take $25 from there. We'll get our 555 action with 10 change. We'll hit the 160 plus 25. And I'll do the same thing. We'll make the 6 and 8 look like 42. And our $1 change. That's our leverage play. Come on, man. Let's get more than one stinking roll. Can we do it? Come out 7. Wow, the 7s are flying. Pump that up. There's a 6 for the point. There's your 6. And again, I'm just going to take the 6 down, and I'll put the $2 back in the rack. Make the same play as last time. Make the 5 and 9 both look like 45. Here we go. Oh my gosh, it's a 3, 2, 1 tree. And yeah, while we're talking about, again, people that you're blessed to have with you in your life, there's got to call Ian out, right? Ian's been my partner in crime for a long time. 5 pays 63. 50, I'll do 65 for the 2, okay? And again, the 5 is going to come down the table. I think I forgot to pull it down the table minimum last time too. There's our 160 for the next shooter. Let's take all this. Okay, we'll do $50 to the keeper side, and we'll do $50. That's 25 to the next bet side. So we're gonna make the next bets bigger. Hopefully big enough to make some money with it. Pull the 5 down to minimum. That's what I didn't do the first 2 hits. Anyway, Ian's been with me for a long time. Oh my God, another 7. Jeez, Lou. I'm telling you what, it's one hit. Everybody's been a one hit and wonder, right? One hit wonders all the way through. Can't seem to get nothing going. Terrible, man. Terrible. I can't even talk about my friend. Now, Ian's been awesome. Ian's been such a godsend. As you know, we joke about him hooking us up with the Seahawks tickets and stuff like that, but he's just a good dude in every other way, right? He's been a great friend player. He does a lot of work for our local community here. He does a lot of work in general. He's just a solid human being, and again, blessed to have him around too. So 150, 160. Now we have $50 to play with. There's the 160. Can I get this thing to work at all? My goodness gracious. Let's take that $50 and let's make the insides. I'll pump the insides up. We'll take $6 and change. We'll just do a little 44 inside press, okay? A pre-press. So we'll go here, 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 and here. All the insides now will pay $50. If I can get you an inside hit, they're gonna pay 50 for 1. If we can get a hit, my gosh, my gosh, my gosh. 7 come out. Okay, here we go. Oh, I didn't put the pass line and the ATS up. The ATS, of course, would lose. We'll do a new ATS bet. 1, 2, 3 with 2 change. We'll win the come out 7, and we'll stack that bad boy up. We'll go in there, and there's an 8, hard 8. Hard 8. There we go. All right. Yeah, there's a 9. Okay, we got a second hit. Can you believe it? A second hit. That'll pay 50 for 1. Okay, and I'm going to mark the 9. Mark the 8, mark the 9. Actually, the 8's got to come back to the 8's got to go spread out. I'll take this $45 that's on the 8 here, the $42 on the 8, which I forgot to do. And we'll give the 4 and 10 the $20. All right, the 9 pays the 50 for 1. We'll take $25 back and make it look like $10. So now I got 75 coming in. Here's the last bullet I got, okay? We're gonna put $50 on that bullet for the next shooter. We'll save $25 on the profit side. And let's see if this shooter can be a miracle and get more than 1 hit. Maybe more than 1 hit. What do you think? What do you think? An 11, yeah. Okay, that's not a hit, but it's also not a you know what. Mark the 11. Here we go. 5-1. Oh my God, we got 2 hits in the same shooter. Can you believe it, guys? All right, that'll pay 50 for 1. So 50 for 1, and it's going to come down to $12, which means I have all this coming back, which is awesome. Let me mark that up too, which is great. Again, we'll keep $50 for the good side, and we'll put the rest of it over here for the next bet. Making a mess out of my rack over here. Sorry for the mess. All right, let's go. Let's keep the roll going. Another 6. That's cool. Now we're in this weird spot where we hit a number that was kind of depressed, right? That'll pay 15 for 1, by the way. 15 for 1. I'm not going to change the pattern until I get a third hit, right? So we'll do 10 here and 5 here. I'm just going to keep everything coming back until I get another big size hit. Aces, that's good actually. Look at that. Aces. Aces. Midnight, we flipped it over. Look at that. What do we need here? We need a 10 for the tall. That wouldn't be nice, right? 10 for the tall. I could deal with some of that. 7. We don't get nothing. All right. Well, that's a bummer. You can see the pattern though. I mean, the pattern I'm trying to do here is bring them down when they hit. Brings a little more back to the rack. Where are we? Do we get any progress at all? We got nothing. We hit no ATS. We hit no pass line parlays. We hit nothing in the box pretty much at all. The next shooter though, our last one here, there's 150. There's the 160. Plus we have now another, whatever this is, $85, $95. So let's do it. Let's go out. Last shooter. Maybe this is the one, right? We got our 160 across. We'll take the extra $90. I'm going to go 5, 9, and we'll make the 6 and 8 both look like 8 goes to 60. The 6 will go to $48. Just press those two up a little bit. All right, here we go. Coming out. Probably our last shooter. I got to get the dogs to the vet, as you know. Come out 7. Oh, I forgot that the pass line bet's there. ATS, I keep forgetting. 2, 3 with 2 change. Pay the pass line. Okay, here we go. 7. Oh my God, it's a PSO. Oh no, it's a double shot. Lose that. Pay 50. Stack the 50. That's sweet. 4 units down there. Okay. I see you, John. ATS is back. There's a 10, 6, 4, 6, 4, 10 on the end. And the game is afoot. Let's go. Let's not have a bunch of immediate 7s here. 8. Okay, 8. I have $60 on it. It's going to pay 70. 50. $70. And again, we're going to bring it down to 12. Right? That's pretty cool. There is really no next shooter unless I can build one up. So $50 there. We'll put $50 here, and I'll put the extra 20 on that side. I'm just going to split it. mean, I can build a new shooter as we go, right? 9. Good. 50 on the 9 pays. We'll do 75. 4, 5. Bring it down. It looks like $10. I'll put 75 into the profit. We'll put 50 bucks over here. We got 2 hits in the same shooter. I can't even believe it. There's a 4, a 3, 1, 4. That'll pay 50 for 1. I really don't have $1, so I'm going to take the nickels. 50 for 1 there. We'll bring it down to $10. And again, I'll split it. We'll put some there, and we'll put some here for the next. I like if I can get more than 1 freaking hit, these things coming down. Here it is again, right? The 5 now pays 75 for 5. 75 for 5. And it comes down. That's the $5 for that. We'll bring it to $10. And we can, again, we'll take whatever, 75 for the next shooter, 50 to be saved. Now I've done 3 hits, right? We still have the 6 is bumped up and the 10 is bumped up. Now we'll just play it out, right? There's an 8. I didn't mark the numbers. We hit the 9, the 5, the 4, and now the 8. We'll pay 15 for 1. 15 for 1. And those be, actually, you know what we're going to do with that? We're going to take that $15 and we're going to give it to the 8. Make it look like $25. Take that back. Be our first one. We'll get it back up. We'll get them back up to green once we're even as fast as we can, right? There's a 6. That's cool. The $48 6 pays 56. 55, $56. Down to 12. And again, we'll split all this, right? We'll take 35 for the next shooter. 50 to keep. And 2 in there. There's the 6. We just need a 3. Oh, we hit the 10. Look at that. 10's going to pay 50 for 1. I didn't pull the 10 down as odds. I should have made it as odds because I'm not paying. There's 1. So 50 for 1 up here on the 10. That's going to come down to $10. I'll do all this at once. We'll do 50 for the next shooter, 25 to save. Pass line, by the way, is going to get the 4 units. That's the 3rd leg of the parlay. Okay, bam. Stack that bad boy up. That's $200 out there on the pass line. Okay, that started out with 250, by the way. So we've got our money back plus profit on the pass line. Cool. How about is that? Oh, we hit the tall. 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We did hit the tall. Oh my gosh, we hit the tall. I didn't even realize that. Okay, cool. Well, somebody in chat should have shouted that out, right? Yeah, pass posting. Of course I pass post. So the tall, that's pretty cool. That's going to pay, what does that pay? 175. Look at that. Look at that. We actually made money up there. So, all right, cool. Yeah, I pass post because I forget sometimes what to do the other mechanics of it. So, all right, that's cool. We got a tall hit. Yummy. Let's come out. There's a 9. 6, 3, 9. That goes on the 2. The 9 is the point. I'll take the $10 back to the rack. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Is that the tall or the small? It is the small. Look at that. Looky here. Looky here. We hit the whole damn thing. 175. So the side bet actually pays. There's the small payment right there, and the tall, and the all pays. Right? Wow. Okay, so there we go. There's our. Gee whiz. There's the tall. So the side bet today actually made us money, which never happened. So that's cool. So the ATS paid. That I'm just gonna bring it back, let it play itself out. That paid. That's done. That made money today. Again, not part of the strategy. Just side bet today happened to work, which is cool. Wow, there's an 8. I'm so happy. That pays $29. I'll pay it like this. I'll pay 30 for one. 30 for one. All right. And again, it's already getting greens. We'll make it look like it's a right size bet, and I'll split it. 5 there and 10 here. We'll just keep splitting our money. 8 again. That's great. Same thing. We'll do $35, 25, $35, and I'll take, this time we'll do 10 here and 25 here. I'm going to take some of these and kind of color the greens up because I'm running light. So let me see what I got here in greens. 2, 300 in green. Okay, 300 there. These reds, by the way, are also 1 green with the reds. Okay, on this side, I've got a green chip and reds there. And I've got, did I make my money back yet on this shooter? 1, 2, 3, almost, look at that. 400. 475. Okay, cool. Here we go. Point is still 9. There's a hard 6. That'll pay 15 for 1. I will get the 6. Looking like 25. Again, trying to get them back up to where they're going to be paying greens at least. 4. That'll pay 18 bucks. We'll make it go to a quarter. I'll just do a full press here on these guys, get them back to greens, and then we'll start doing a more proper split. Nice. There's a 5. Again, 15 for 1. Looks like a quarter. We're going to build ourselves back up to the 160 level here, and then we'll start pulling money back, right? There's the 4 again. So the 4 repeats. Again, 50 for 1. Keep half. Play half next time. 6. Finally, we're getting a roll here, huh? 6 pays 29. 30 for 1. I'll make it look right. I'll keep 6 for the good. I'll put 6 for the next shooter. Yo 11 yo, 6-5 yo. No consequence for me this time. There's a 6 again. I rolled over, that was a 6, not an 8. That'll pay 35. Okay. What we'll do here this time is I'm going to make it look like 42. And I'll take $25 and save it. There's an 8. We'll do the same thing with the 8. We'll make it look like 42, so $35. I'll drop 2. Make it 42, and this time we'll put the $25 on this side. We'll just kind of go back and forth. Try and keep the next bet and the previous bet stuff even. There's the 7. Good time to evaluate the rack. So we don't get, oh, you know what? I didn't pay the pass. Oh, I did. We lost. We lost our pass line parlay. We were 1 leg off the parlay of the pass line. That would have been awful nice to have hit that one too. Unless, I don't think I hit that one. I think if I did, I might have missed it. Because I was so happy about the ATS. Alrighty, this all goes away. Now again, we started out, of course we're gonna be in profit because the ATS hit, right? But the rest of it up here, the 160 times 5, right? That was 800 bucks, right? That's, you know, it's 1600 divided by 2 is 800 bucks, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800 bucks. But we made our money back. Made back our money, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 1/4 in profit on the box part, right? Now again, we hit a great roll. I think duck and cover was a good reason why we kept money coming back faster. I don't know, man. I don't know if I like this way of playing or not. The next shooter, by the way, I had 400 bucks over here. We would have been out there 480 across on the next shooter, right? As it is, we're in profit, but we had 480 over here, right? Our next out would have been 480. 330 inside, 50 bucks on the 4 and 10, right? Yeah, we'd have been in an interesting spot had we kept playing. But I got to go. It's 8 o'clock. I got to get out of here. I've got to get to the dogs to get them to the vet. So let me walk around, check chat real quick, and Give me a second to get my stuff together over here. Booyah. There we go. All right. So the Grinch is back. The Grinchy is back. Hopefully you guys had fun in chat talking about it. I don't know if, yeah, top left is select shooter. Top right is the number of shooters. Bottom left, yeah, exactly. That was it. Let's see. He says, no, I didn't. Did I not hit the ATS? Did I not get it or not? I don't know. I think I got it. Have to be true to the game. What did I do here? Did I mess up something? Did I mess up something here bad, or what did I do wrong? I'm going to be a dealer who shouldn't be so lazy with the puck. Yeah. I didn't see the mistake. Where's my mistake? I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back and go. Where's my mistake? No ATS does not count. What did I do wrong? Oh, you know why? Oh, that I didn't reset the 7, right? Come out 7. Shoot. I didn't reset the 8. There's the part. Okay, I didn't reset the 7. Thank you for seeing that. I knew there was something. When I did something, everybody else, the chat went crazy. So if I made a mistake, fine. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Hit the 7 and reset the ATS. Good catch, and I won't count that. I'm not counting that as a win anyway. The ATS in this one, the ATS and the pass line parlay are side bets, right? It's $400. It's $150 for the ATS. It's $250 for the pass line parlay thing. They're just side bets. If they win, they win. Whatever. Not really part of what I'm trying to show off. What I'm trying to show off or build on is the box play, right? So yeah, I screwed that up. I won't count. Again, I'm not logging it in a computer or anything, just kind of a thing. So I screwed that up. No big deal. The question I've got though is this: what do we think about the box play this time compared to yesterday? Right? Yeah. Thanks. I see that. What do we think about the box play in terms of going 160 across this time, right? And on the hit, taking the bet down. So you get a $35 win, take the quarterback too, right? And leave it at $10. You're bringing $75 back to the rack, essentially. You're bringing 35, you're bringing $50 back to the rack, leaving 10 out there. So you can split the quarters, right? Leave 10, split the quarters. Leave 10, split the quarters. And you're technically out of the hand, but I've split it between next bet and future bankroll. What do you think of that as compared to just spreading the money out like it was yesterday, right? Yeah, the DP duck and cover for sure. But again, I'm trying to keep that parlay thing as a separate piece. So take the DP out of it for now. Let's just look at the box. So we can definitely make it a hybrid. We can definitely do other things. Think about just the box play. Yesterday, I took the box. The wins, like a $35 win in the box, became $10 press, $10 next bet, $10 profit. Today, $35 win became $10 bet, 25 next bet, 25 profit. So we're taking more back and splitting it up, right? The march on the box becomes slower because the numbers go way down, obviously. But you're getting money off the table faster, right? And unless we split those bets, I think what happened today was that the next bet stack got big fast. It got bigger faster, which was good because the next bet could have been a little bigger. Anyway, mull that over some. And maybe on Thursday, we'll come back Thursday. I'll do kind of a recap and a review of all this. We'll try it again a couple of different ways. I'm gonna take the ATS and the pass line bets out of it because I want to really focus on the box and just see if we can't come to some kind of agreement on how we want to play the box. Anyway, y'all are awesome. I didn't get a chance to talk to everybody, to call everybody out. But again, blessings to everybody. Like I said, you got Jeff, Ed, Gargoyle. I got to call JB out. I know he doesn't like being called out on the show, but again, another person, like I say this all the time, I'm blessed to have people in my life that care enough to help, right? So JB has been instrumental in teaching me some of the hardcore math. Like I know basic math, I know like the math of the game. He's been instrumental in leveling up my math skills and changing the view of things. Like he's a math person, but doesn't play a math way. Like some of these math guys are just, pounding the house edge drum. He doesn't do that. And again, having access to his brain has been a godsend for me. Having access to Ed and Gargoyle on the tossing and the common sense stuff. Having access to Jeff and Ian and Jen and Brian and Ryan and Joe and Craig and all my friends, right? Everybody here is so good to me and to the community. I can't call everybody's name out because I'll forget people, but there's this. It's front and center. Um, None of this is able to happen, right, without everybody's support. So you guys are all awesome. Everybody here is awesome. I appreciate all of you guys. And again, love the fact that you called out my mistakes, which is cool. I would never claim a win when it wasn't. Screw ups are screw ups, right? Nemo, love you, man. Glad to see you back, by the way. It's good to have you back around. Yeah, somebody said you're still the most aggressive person out there, but I think you're also a hell of a thinker too. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, Dallas drawdown from 440 in would be interesting. I don't like the drawdown with only insides, by the way. Yeah. Let's see here. I think that's it, guys. I got to get going. You're not forgettable. You are rememberable for sure. Dicey Motion, by the way. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for the dice and thanks for the vodka too. Every roll is independent. Proved that last week at a roll win with 12 was over 100 rolls without showing. Good gravy, unbelievable. What's funny is like the bubble craft machines will show you how long it's been since you've seen a hard way. Sometimes it's hard ways go 150 rolls without seeing a hard 6 or something. It's crazy. Anyway, I gotta go. You guys have a good Christmas, right? Merry Christmas, everybody. Remember the reason for the season. And again, my final, just God bless all of you guys. Love every one of you. Please take care of your family, hug somebody, and just count your blessings and keep them front and center, guys. Love y'all, and I'll see you on Thursday. Merry Christmas.